out ahead of time, but maybe not enough ahead of time. Today I'm going to be doing these. It's been a while. Had to wait for the weather to get a little bit better. It's cloudy, but it is not looking like it's going to rain. And if it does, then I'll just kind of grab the cars and start shoving stuff in the truck real quick. Okay, I gotta go to my other phone because I can't read chat. Too dark. Welcome whoever just came in. I'm going to open up this other phone, my chat phone. Liz, welcome. Sherry V, welcome. Turn this volume down. Prevent an echo. So I haven't done this since the fall because of bad weather. Yeah. Let's see. Liz in Niagara Falls, Ontario. Okay. What's happening? Okay. Go back to this way. You've been seeing cardinals and robins? I don't know. I hear birds. I'm not too up on what each bird symbolizes. Kelsey, welcome. Shantae, East Tennessee Explorers, welcome. I haven't done cards, like I said, since last fall because it's been rainy. It seems like the unicorn is everybody's favorite. I've got dragons, got unicorns, got blessed bee. I got the rebel deck, and that's fun. But some people think the cards are mean. They're just brutally honest, I'll say. So let's wait for some people to come in here. And while I'm waiting, I'll talk about Kelsey last night after you left. I didn't really record the timestamp, but we actually started getting something crossing that big heavy laser beam. It was in it, and you could actually see from the laser itself. You could make out a little bit of the beam, but it started getting really bright, and it started right where the beam comes out of the laser, and you could actually see it moving down the beam, getting brighter and brighter. And of course, at one point when it was doing that, my K2 just went nuts at that point. Orange, red, up to orange, back down, up to orange, back down, up to red, coming back down. While something was manipulating that beam. I don't know if they were actually in it or they were manipulating the moisture around it. And like I say, I didn't timestamp it, but I may have been maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours into it. I'm not sure. Lone Wolf, welcome. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to start making some more mods because I don't have a single one in this stream. And I got like 20 mods. And not a single one mods. Where are you? So I'm here real quick. So we can get this rolling. I can't even find my own stream group. Okay, now I can go back to the... Okay, Ray the Fam, there we are. I wouldn't say it's sun. It's, I mean, there is some sun. It's just hiding behind the clouds. Oh, Ray's heading to work. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I still got today, and then I'm gonna get messed with tomorrow. That'll be my Monday. So what I'm gonna do is, Belinda, since you're here. Oh, there we go. I need either Carla or Belinda to keep the list. 22, 14, what do we got here? Okay. Wait, did you say 22? Oh, okay. So you're on the other side of the world because it's 14, 22. So you're back. Yeah, across the pond. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want a card reading, one of my mods is gonna take the names. Just type 1 into the chat if you want a card reading, and we can get this started. Not sure what it is here today, but I'm already feeling sticky. I got the sun darkening my glasses. I just need to go get a new pair of readers. Yeah, if you want a card, put a 1 in the chat so they can start taking the list of names. Moneybags, welcome. Lone Wolf, welcome. Go back and see if there's any new. I know we had some lurkers in here because we got like, well, maybe. Oh, come on. There we go. Sorry to hear that, Moneybag. I hate going to those. But they're more for the living than they are for those that pass. deck. Nice deck. A lot of people. Really nice cards. One of them. Another one of them. Yeah, I like these things. They got a lot of good art. Here's one that's kind of awesome. I'm trying to see if it's in the. I got a reflection on the thing now, so it's kind of hard. A lot of nice art on these cards. I figure the clouds would block enough of that sun where it wouldn't really tint my glasses today, but yeah, one in the chat if you want a card. I don't know if anybody's even put that yet. So we got Shantae and Lone Wolf, it looks like, from what I can see. Oh, Kelsey put one out. Okay, Kelsey I think put one first. It's way up on the channel. Hey Rebecca, welcome. Man. So I'll give her a chance to get names down, then I'll find out who is first, who's second. Hey Kyoko, welcome. Francis, welcome. Yeah, I got this deck way back in like, actually this was the first deck I got. Oracle of the Unicorn, that was the first deck I got. What was that, back in like, it was October. September or October I started doing the streams. But since then I've got a lot, but it seems like everybody, this is, for most people, this is their favorite one. It's the Unicorn Oracle. I know Cardiac likes this better. She likes it better than my Rebel deck. And oh man, we got 11 people in the chat. I'm gonna have to go back over that video and try to get. There's just, I mean, throughout the whole video. Oh shoot! I gotta close my door before I kill my battery. Oh, I didn't realize I left it open. Yeah, somebody asked if I was gonna edit the video down or the live stream down, but it's like, really, there was just, I mean, there was bits and pieces coming throughout the whole thing, so I don't think I can really do that. maybe edited 15 minutes out of it, 20 minutes out of it. But I mean, we had interaction with everything. We had the K2. Most of the time, it really didn't do much. It just flickered that first green light, but there wasn't a time when it just went crazy. And at the same time it went crazy, something was interacting with the that laser beam, that new laser that I got. And I had the laser grid that was interaction with that, and the spirit box. And the bobblehead, not so much. I think it kind of sat there. I don't think there was any manipulating that, but everything else, yeah, there was always something going on. Yeah, you can tell when there's something. CJ was in here last night, and he noticed it as well with the laser. Something, I don't know if it was actually something in an energy, kind of going through the beam, or if there was a spirit, because it was cooling down, if there was a spirit manipulating moisture in the air and causing it to like concentrate inside the beam and make more of the light reflect back instead of go over towards the wall. And the beam was getting brighter, and then it would get lighter, and then increase and then decrease. So there was a lot going on. Okay. So I'm going to ask, yeah, Belinda was there the whole time. And after that thing, CJ was like, I had to send him the link to that little laser. And it's not that expensive. It's a great laser for, I mean, really, really low price. Hey, Cardiac, I got your favorite cards. I have the nice cards, not the mean cards. Cardiac wants one too. Yeah, I was thinking about coming out with my Rebel deck, and I'm like, no, I'll come out with the Unicorn. Because I remember you said that the Rebel deck is mean. I mean, it's in your face, but you thought they were mean cards. Hey, Randy's Paranormal, welcome. Rotten Dead in here too? I'm missing stuff. Oh, there you go. Rotten Dead, welcome. This whole thing is dark, hard to read. What's this dark period? I have to adjust the brightness and contrast on this. Holy crap. Okay, Belinda, go ahead and you start typing up who's first, and we'll get the readings rolling here. Jackie, Evelyn, welcome. Okay, I'm going to start with Kelsey, and then Belinda can get the list up. slid out. Put that right there. Oh, this is an awesome looking card. I've never seen this one. It's the Courage card. What you got, Kelsey? There we go. Card says, you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Okay, here it is. Make sure you can hear me. This situation requires you to respond from a place of love and courage, and to trust that you are safe. No matter what the outcome, fear has been used to control you throughout your lifetimes. So ensure that you never get too powerful. The media bombards us with stories that can lower our vibration, and many of us as children have been programmed to believe that the world is unsafe. This unicorn and her guardian call on you now to rise into your power in order to shatter the illusions of fear. When you remember who you are, an infinite powerful being who can never truly be harmed, you become untouchable. Journey now in the knowledge that the world you live in is loving and kind, that others can be trusted, and that you are always protected. When you do this, you are free to live with an unshakable sense of security. You can pursue your dreams more fearlessly and take risks, knowing you can create the results you want and have no need to be afraid. Call on the unicorns to walk every step of your path by your side. Listen as they remind you to be courageous, stand in your power, and trust that you are safe. And that was block some of that sun out. So, Courage. Wow, the sun. Oh man. Yeah, it's getting warm. That was a Courage card. That was for Kelsey. Now. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Okay, Belinda, go ahead and post who's next while I try to find. This is too dark. How's Rock G in here? Welcome. Next time. If I knew it was going to be like this, I would have backed around that corner so I would have been out of the direct sunlight and easier to read this stuff. Let's see, Cardiac, you wrote them down? Okay. I just did Kelsey, who's second and third. Oh, was it? Oh, Shantae's next. Shantae is next. Okay. Oh man, chat just jumped. Shantae, then Sherry. I made a Sherry V. Okay. Oh man. what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over under the patio real quick. Shantae, then I'll get on you. Because it's nice and cloudy, and then all of a sudden they separated right where the sun is. And I can't even see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just throw this in here and carry some of my stuff over there. And set up. And then when the sun goes back behind the clouds, then I'll come back out over here to my tailgate. Oops, don't forget this. Oh, here we go. Okay. Away there. So now I can actually read it. Well, the bad thing is my glasses, when I got them, they tint. And that's kind of what I need. But now when I come out, and it's great if I'm driving, but what if I try to read or look at the phone? It's really hard to read when the glasses are tinted. Okay, Shantae and Sherry. Get these cards. There we go. I'll get them up. Okay. Well, these don't want to really go. Well, let's see. That didn't want to go in. Okay. Shantae, you got trust. Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. And fly symbolically, not literally so. Trust. There we go. Trust. Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. Your soul is calling on you to take a courageous leap of faith and launch into the unknown. You know deep down that you cannot stay where you are, doing the same things in the same way any longer. You know it's time for change. It's time to get out of your comfort zone, to expand and explore, yet a part of you is hesitant. You feel as if you are at the edge of a cliff, not fully believing that when you take the leap, your wings will appear and you will soar. You may be putting off what you know you need to do. You may be avoiding things that scare you and making excuses to stay in your comfort zone. This winged horse wants you to know that she is here to support you and it is safe for you to make this change. She reminds you that you have free will and can make the choice. You can give in to fear, stay where you are, and never find out what else is out there for you, or you can have the courage and faith to take a risk. It is time to choose your dreams. Allow yourself to get excited about leaping into the unknown. Let go of control and choose a life of surprise. It is time to throw caution to the wind. Be courageous and trust. When you are brave and take a leap, your wings will appear and you will soar. That's for Shantae. And I'm going to scroll back up just a bit. Oh, okay. And next is Sherry V. Oh, this is my CBD oil. I'll take a few hits. My knee's starting to talk to me. I usually don't do it on my days off, so kind of left my system. Well, that one doesn't want to go, so guess what? Wow, this is a really cool one. Your card. I hope. If I get a little closer, look at the eye color on that unicorn. They're like a teal color. Hope. That's for Sherry. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Hey Kyoko, welcome. Hope. You have been through a challenging period, but now the darkness is lifting and a new day is dawning. Fill your heart with hope, for the worst is now behind you. And this turning point brings new possibilities for peace, happiness, and prosperity. If you have felt broken, you will return to wholeness. If your life has been chaos, order will soon be restored. If you have been in scarcity, abundance will begin to flow. If you have felt lost, you will find your way. This unicorn brings the reassurance of a new beginning and the blessings that are to come. He asks that you focus he asks you to focus purely on the outcome you want. Don't look back, only ahead to your new destination. Turn your face to the light and take one step at a time, knowing that with each stride your life will be easier. Be patient on your journey and know the unicorns are by your side every step of the way. And that was for Sherry B. Hope. And let's see. Okay, good. It's Lone Wolf is next. And if I miss somebody coming in the chat, I apologize. I got to keep it kind of sitting back where the list is on my other phone. Where's my, I'm not sure my name coming from. I mean, where did I get my channel name? If you're asking where I got my channel name, well, I like Irish whiskey, so I'm Irish. I like Irish whiskey. And think of a name, and I thought, well, the Irish whiskey would be kind of catchy. So I started with that, but it really didn't say what I was doing. You know, I wasn't really getting a lot of subscribers because it didn't say what I was doing. So I'm like, well, for search results, also, if somebody typed in Irish whiskey, you're going to get about 5,000 videos about Irish whiskey. So that's when I put the 77 on there. And that helped narrow the search if somebody was looking for me. But it didn't say what I did. So it's like, okay, as soon as I could, I had to wait. So I could change my name again. I had to wait the 90 days. And then I just took off the 77 and I put paranormal. So that's where it's going to stay for quite a while. That's pretty good so far. I don't have to work today. What the heck? Oh, this is like way behind or something. Oh, wait, there we go. I'm in California. There's a lot of palm trees planted out here. I'm not sure what kind of tree that is. There's one there. And there's one over in the neighbor's yard, but it's smaller. Everything else is kind of ornamental. That's, that right there, that's Boomer's tree. That's when he's picked stuff up on that one. Hey, Sherry, welcome. So we got Lone Wolf next. So don't go ahead and wait until I get through this list, and then after Kyoko I'll ask, and then you can continue on after her. Joyce, welcome. Okay. Oh. Lone Wolf kind of fits the name a little bit. You got the adventure card. We'll set that there. We'll look up. Should be one of the first ones. Oh. There we go. Adventure. Says here, dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. This unicorn is calling you to embark on an adventure, explore the world, or enjoy new experiences. Maybe you dream of moving to another state or country to start fresh in a new landscape. Perhaps you are feeling bored and stifled and know there is more to life than the rut you have been stuck in. Whether you fly to the other side of the world, move to a new city, or simply get away for a weekend, it's time to go on a journey. Release the belief that you need lots of money up front before you can even start thinking about this. Ask the unicorns for help to bring in all of the resources and opportunities required to make your travel dream a reality. Start searching your dream locations or homes now, as if you already have the funds, time, and resources to support you. Believe anything is possible. You never know. You might come across a house sitting opportunity, a house swap, or an out-of-the-box answer to your travel dreams. Give yourself permission to hold a big vision and enjoy the process of manifesting your journey. And that was the adventure card for Lone Wolf. There we go. Oh, you're welcome. If that makes sense or was something you were thinking about. Okay, we got money bags. Is money bags still here? Okay, money bags, if you're still here. Oh, you're welcome, Shantae. Yeah, I think I saw it. Back your bag and your dog, yeah. Yeah, because you have to stay here for the card reading. So when your name goes on the list, make sure you stay here. Money bags, are you still here? If money bags isn't here, then I'll move over. It says me, M-E. I guess me means cardiac. So money bags, if you're here, you need to speak up for your reading. If Moneybags said leave and comes back, then you can get back on the list, but you'll be at the bottom of the list. Okay, I don't see a response from Moneybags, so we'll go to Cardiac. Cardiac, this is going to be for you, because I know you're here. Okay, spirits, show me which card. That one actually started freaking moving up. So, okay, spirits, this is the card you wanted for Cardiac. And you got Patience. Okay. Okay, Cardiac. Patience. It says, pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. Now is not the time to charge ahead with this project or opportunity, no matter how excited you are or how good it seems. The divine is at work putting more pieces into place so that your next step can unfold. You may be anxious that nothing is happening with this situation and wonder whether you should be doing more to make it happen. Rest assured, the opposite is true. You have done the work, you have set your intentions, you have made your requests to the universe. There is something just around the corner that needs a little more time to materialize. It is time to hold space so that your manifestation can occur. Let go of when or how that should happen. Realize any concerns about missing out. You may not see any progress on the physical plane, but plenty is happening behind the scenes. Trust that whatever is coming will be in the perfect form and at the perfect time for you. This gentle unicorn encourages you to relax into this period of waiting, knowing you will need your full energy when the time to act arrives. And that was for cardiac. Patience. So cardiac's working on something pretty big. You're welcome, cardiac. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of step back for a second. To run over and get something I left behind. That was Rebecca Francis Kyoko and PWI. I'm trying to scroll all the way down to the end. Okay, here we go. So this is good. I actually missed one. So that was a person coming up starting to talk. It was a dog. I say I used to do these when the weather was nice, but when it started getting a lot of rain, it's just too hard to do them in the truck. I need more room to move around, set everything up. Not to mention when I'm in the truck, I got one hand holding the camera, so I can't do everything else with just a single hand. Maybe I should get one of those things where you can mount it to the dash, and I can kind of angle it when I'm sitting. Okay, that's for Rebecca. Okay, spirits, guide the cards, guide my hands. This is for Rebecca. They don't want anything to fall. Seriously. So I had one card that landed in my hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this card. And this one's for Rebecca. And you have hope. Someone else had that. I can't remember who it was. Somebody else had the hope card. And I just love those eyes in that unicorn. Those colors just like, it's like it's glowing. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. You have been through a challenging period, but now the darkness is lifting and a new day is dawning. Fill your heart with hope, for the worst is now behind you, and this turning point brings new possibilities for peace, happiness, and prosperity. If you have felt broken, you will return to wholeness. If your life has been chaos, order will soon be restored. If you have been in scarcity, abundance will begin to flow. If you have felt lost, you will find your way. This unicorn brings the reassurance of a new beginning and the blessings that are to come. He asks for you to focus purely on the outcome you want. Don't look back, only ahead to your new destination. Turn your face to the light and take one step at a time, knowing that with each stride, your life will be easier. Be patient on your journey and know the unicorns are by your side every step of the way. And that's Rebecca. Hope card. And next is Francis. Francis, still here. I think I saw you a little bit a second ago. Okay. No, don't. Damn. Hope nothing happened. Stupid actions. Okay, Francis, this card is for you. Okay. These started falling out, so I'm going to take the top one. Francis, you got patience. There we go. Okay, there we go. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Cardi, I got this one also, I think. And this is Francis. Now is not the time to charge ahead with this project or opportunity, no matter how excited you are or how good it seems. The divine is at work putting more pieces into place so that your next step can unfold. You may be anxious that nothing is happening with this situation and wonder whether you should be doing more to make it happen. Rest assured, the opposite is true. You have done the work, you have set your intentions, you have made your request to the universe. There is something just around the corner that needs a little more time to materialize. It is time to hold space so that your manifestation can occur. Let go of when or how that should happen. Realize any concerns about missing out. You may not see any progress on the physical plane, but plenty happening behind the scenes. Trust that whatever is coming will be in the perfect form and at the time for you. This gentle unicorn encourages you to relax into this period of waiting, knowing you will need to feel energy when the time to act arrives. You will need your full energy when time to act arrives. That is the take a few seconds here. Well, actually a little bit. Got a couple more. I don't know if there's any more on the list. I see Kyoko and PWI. I'm not sure if there's anything after that, but I kind of tripped out a little bit this morning when I came out, because when I do it, I'll offer the spirits snacks or something where they can draw for energy. And last night, usually I'll leave it sitting out overnight. I don't mess with it. It's like, okay, spirits, take your time if you want to come in. There's more energy, draw it out. And I come out this morning, and the 3 Nutter Butters that I left out, they're usually there, but they're like all gone. And I'm like, what the heck? They're like all gone. And I'm looking, and it's like there's not even a crumb on there. And I'm like, well, they're too heavy for the birds to carry off. And if the birds get it, there's going to be crumbs everywhere because they're going to peck it to pieces. But I figured there's probably a cat that came by. Probably a cat. Angel A? Yeah. Cardiac will put you on the list. And Cardiac is an updated list I scroll down to. Yeah, you should slow down on it. If you got everything in place for it to happen, don't rush it, don't force it. It'll happen when it needs to happen. Oh, there it is. That was kind of a trip because that's never happened before. It's usually there and I come in and take it in the morning and I'll toss it in the trash can or something. But it's like I go to toss it in and they're gone. Who is next? It is Kyoko, and then you, Sherry, is next. Kyoko. Kyoko, this card's for you. Okay. Well, Kyoko, the spirits picked it for you. So, flip right over on the top of my hand. So, Kyoko, let me ask before I reveal your card. Do you have your glass of wine ready? Is it there? In front of you. So you can sip on your wine as I read your card. Yep, okay. Cardiac, you got adventure. So you got an adventure coming your way. Dare to do things differently. Manifest travel dreams. Move to a new location. Maybe. Maybe this means cardiac. You can shoot on over to France, check out some of the vineyards over there, do some wine tasting, kick back for a couple of weeks, tour some of those little private, I guess they call them micro wineries over there, where they have their own land. They do their own grapes, they make their own wine. Maybe that's what's in store for Kyoko. So let's look up adventure. Well, this is your card, Kyoko. I think Lone Wolf got this also. Passed it. And I passed over it again. It's in alphabetical order, dummy. How could you miss it? There we go, adventure. This unicorn is calling you to embark on an adventure. Explore the world. Paris, France. Wineries. Explore the world or enjoy new experiences. There you go. Maybe you dream of moving to another state or country. Hey, another country. There you go, Kyoko. Perhaps you are feeling bored and stifled and know there is more to life than the rut you have been stuck in. Whether you fly to the other side of the world, close to the other side of the world from where we're at, move to a new city, or simply get away for a weekend, it is time to go on a journey. Release the belief that you need lots of money up front before you can even start thinking about this. Ask the unicorns for help to bring in all of the resources and opportunities required to make your travel dream a reality. Start researching your dream locations or homes now, as if you already have the funds, time, and resources to support you. Believe anything is possible. You never know. You might come across a house-sitting opportunity, a house swap, or an out-of-the-box answer to your travel dreams. Give yourself permission to hold a big vision and enjoy the process of manifesting your journey. So, Kyoko, where are you going to go? You're welcome. Think about that. There's all kinds of places you could go. And next we have Sherry, PWI. Hey, this is for Sherry, PWI. And you got, that close, there we go, possibility. No, this is Oracle cards. This is another nice card, nice and colorful. A winged horse. Possibility. Raise your standards. Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. This magnificent winged horse encourages you to hold a bigger vision for this situation and for every aspect of your life. She dares you to elevate your thoughts, feelings, and energy to a much higher level and take your dreams beyond anything you have imagined before. Be willing to focus only on the highest outcome. Know that you deserve the best and get excited about the new possibilities available to you. This card is a reminder to catch yourself when you think small about yourself or your life, and to trust there is so much more available to you. If you knew any outcome was possible, what would you choose? How would you like a certain situation to unfold? What results would light you up? What life do you truly desire? Let your imagination soar like this radiant winged horse and take your expectations higher and higher. If any doubt comes up during your day, ask yourself, does this brighter possibility exist in the field of infinite possibilities? And infinite possibilities is in italic. Of course, the answer is yes, as well as something even better. Use this truth to deepen your faith in miracles and expect blessings beyond your wildest dreams. And that was for Paranormal World Investigators, Sherry. Get it right. Trying to get worse. There we go. Thanks, Sherry. I hope that helped in some way. Okay. Okay, Angel is next. I'm going to scroll all the way down here from this one. Okay. Angel is next. I'm going to take these off for a second before I start trying to read anymore. I think what I'm going to do is, one of these days, I got a print in there, and it's just, I have no room to really set it up. If I can retype these on a little binder instead of, I mean, if you look at this, I mean, this is a little tiny print. It's like maybe 1/8 of an inch tall. I just think they should start doing larger print books. Yeah. I mean, if there's even with my glasses, these are older prescriptions because I just can't afford to go get another pair. That's when I had a good job and had good insurance, so I could go in and I could get an eye exam and get prescription glasses with the bifocals and the tint and good metal frames and all that, and it was a $25 copay, and the insurance picked up everything else. So it was like, yeah, I did that, but I haven't had that job in probably since 2010, 9 years ago. So the newest prescription is 9 years old that I got. But yeah, I can't afford that now. Okay, this one is for Angel. Is Angel still here? You're welcome, Rebecca. Yeah, this is my first pair, which is also the oldest one. Those are kind of scratched up. These are the middle, and then the newer ones, which is 9 years old. These are probably 10 years old. The 10-year-old prescription. The 9-year-old prescription, I'm going to say is, I mean, it's still in there, but I got to replace the screw on here, and I have the screw, but even when I use my glasses to see, it's still too small for me to line everything up. So I'm going to have to take it in and have it fixed. Benita's after Angel. Okay, Angel, Benita, and HT. Angel, are you here? Angel, let me know if you're here. That's just one of my things. I'll do a reading, but you have to wait. I mean, I understand life happens, and if you got to bug out, then we can catch you another time, because I'm gonna start doing this again. At least twice a month right now. In the summer, I'll probably do it once a week. Yeah, HD, you're after. Where'd it go? It's Angel, Benita, and then HTD. So Angel, last call for Angel. If you're here, type in the chat. I'll give her a few minutes because I know there's a delay. Okay, Earth Angel wants a reading? Okay. Cardiac will put you on the list. Hey, Living the Dream, welcome. I'm reading the chat over on my other phone. It's easier. So what we're going to do is go to... Angel is not responding. We're going to go to Benita. Benita, are you here? Yep. Benita is here. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. We have Benita. Next card reading. So this is for Benita. Here you are. Man, these are really stiff. They've been sitting all winter. Unshuffled. I should have slid off. Oh man, this is a nice card. Look at this. This is Benita. This is your card right here. Get that up there. Flow. Get there. Look at all that. Flowers. Okay, HTD. We're just going to flip them around, HTD and Earth Angel. So yeah. That is flow. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Relax your expectations. Just flow like water. Water always going downhill, taking the path of least resistance to flow. So let's see what this card says in here. Okay. This card indicates that a strong attachment to one particular outcome in a situation is locking you into struggle. You cannot fight the tides that are flowing against you. They are stronger than you, and your efforts will leave you exhausted. You simply cannot do any more from a physical or mental level. Let go and let the divine guide you through these currents instead of battling them by yourself. These unicorns urge you to find a way to relax into your flow and be open to receiving a positive new outcome, especially one that you haven't yet considered. Hand the situation over to the infinite intelligence and trust that an easier way forward will be revealed at the right time. Until then, instead of trying to force your way through, relax, float, surf, and play in the waves with these beautiful unicorns who understand how to dance with the ebb and flow of life. The moment you let go, you will open space for miracles and even better outcome than the one you thought had to happen. Magic is possible when you surrender and flow. That's for Benita. Yes, Earth Angel. MTD said you could go ahead and go first. Or HTD said you could go first. So we're going to do Earth Angel and HTD. Yeah, the paranormal dolls are cool. Anybody hasn't noticed I think I've only done it in one video yet. Maybe two. Put my new opening. I think I only got it in one video. It's the new, my new intro. And it starts off on like an Annabelle doll and then goes to 3 old porcelain dolls. That was, I recorded that inside the Zalud house, which is a couple towns over. And if you Google Zalud house, you'd see it's had a Ghost Adventures there, and is paranormal. A lot of paranormal in that one. I walked in when I was in there, and I walked into the mother's room, and as soon as I walked in, it was like I got vertigo. As soon as I walked in, and I was like, I thought I was gonna fall down. Yeah, they were in the Zalud house, and they do ghost tours in there, but they only do it a few times a year. And I don't know, the lady it's been a couple of years since I talked to her, and I didn't even put that video up because I didn't know how I was going to go into it, because when I went in, it wasn't during an investigation. So I could go around the house, and she told me a little bit, but I couldn't pull out a K2, I couldn't use my SB7, I couldn't do any of that because it was open during the museum hours and not as a paranormal investigation. So I still got all that. That's where I got that from, the footage. I did got interesting still pictures in there. I was standing in the upstairs hall. I noticed there was like a little crawl space, so I started taking pictures of the ceiling, and one of them, there's like a big purple haze, and there's like a chandelier hanging, and there's like a big purple haze. And then I took another one going down the hall to one of the rooms that has where the guy died in a horse riding accident. He was thrown from the horse and he died from that. And a saddle's in the room. And when I took that picture, along the very top of that picture, there's a purple haze. And then with my back to the area, I took another picture of the mother's room where I got vertigo in. And you could see down in the bottom right-hand corner of that picture, there's purple haze right there. And before I took those, I was talking to the lady, and I told her, like, well, you know, if they want to talk at any time, they can talk into the camera, they can show themselves, or, you know, whatever, to, you know, to where I can see, you know, show themselves to where I can see them. And I was like, it was like 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, I was taking the pictures, and then I was getting this purple haze. So was that one of them that overheard me and said, okay, we're going to do something? Now I forgot who I'm going. Oh, this is Earth Angel. Okay, Earth Angel, this is for you. Okay. This one's pulling back up, so we'll see. Ooh, 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 Earth Angel. This is an awesome card. Are you ready for it? Right here, I'll show you. Take this one out. Earth Angel. Look at that. Healer. Healer. For Earth Angel. Hey, Haunted X, welcome. Okay, Healer. You have brave, powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. There you go, Earth Angel. And we're going to kind of crack this book open and see what it says. A little more detail. And like I said, I know these are in alphabetical order, but I still got to stop and think about. Oh wait, no, is it? Say the alphabet in my mind to help. There we go. Okay, Earth Angel. You are a gifted healer with powerful psychic or intuitive abilities. This has come into your reading to encourage you to deepen your self-healing journey or to develop your gifts and take them to an even higher level. There you go. It hasn't always felt safe to be magical and powerful. Your physical body and aspects of your soul may hold memories of being persecuted in past lives or of abusing your powers in Atlantis. These are examples of how influences from previous incarnations may cause you to doubt your gifts or shrink from your abilities. You may find it hard to talk about what you do or to own your brilliance. You may struggle to put value on your services or charge for your gifts. This magical unicorn encourages you to trust yourself and stay true to your beliefs and your divine purpose. The magic you hold can make a great difference in the world when you trust yourself to use it for the greater good. Believe in yourself and your healing abilities. Go out there, shine your light, and let your heart guide you to become the magnificent healer you came here to be. And that one was for Earth Angel. was getting a message from her guides to become the healer she was meant to be. And I have to start taking them off a little more frequently here and give it a break. Oh, man. And that HTD was next. Let's just roll this all. Yeah, come on, just go. There we go. HTD, then Haunted X. Okay. Oh, man. Oh. That's what happens, man. I used to drink those 2-liter bottles of Diet Coke, and I'd go through one of those, sometimes 1.5 a day. And all that aspartame, yeah, it's catching up to me. Of course, I didn't know it at the time, but when I found out, it was like, crap, I probably drank 1 million gallons of soda with that aspartame already. Okay, there we go. I don't want to lose that list. If you come in, I didn't see you. I apologize. Welcome. If I didn't call your name out. I'm trying to keep my chat locked on the list and focus on the cards. Yeah. I get the soda I get now is in the bottles. It's that stuff they make some in Texas, they make some in Mexico, but they actually use real sugar. They don't use the fructose, and that's what I started drinking the diet is the fructose that they use as a sweetener in soda. My stomach can't handle it, so I'd like my stomach would be turning. I could literally take maybe 3 or 4 swigs and my stomach would be turning, and I couldn't even drink the rest of the soda. So it's like I just started drinking diet. Of course, back then it was probably late 70s, early 80s. It's like I didn't know. You know, they didn't disclose that they were using fructose instead of sugar, and then it was aspartame, and then it went over to that other stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I got some tea I made up here, but I use distilled water. I get the distilled, so it takes all that stuff out. Okay, this one is for HTD. Okay, I don't know if you saw that, but it kind of flipped out on my hand right here. So, and this one, done before, is HTD. You got hope. I think that's the third time that one's come up today. Hope that was just a backfire. Yeah, I hope you like it. Let's see what. Hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you, and look up to the light. You have been through a challenging period, but now the darkness is lifting and a new day is dawning. Fill your heart with hope, for the worst is now behind you, and this turning point brings new possibilities for peace, happiness, and prosperity. If you have felt broken, you will return to wholeness. If your life has been chaos, order will soon be restored. If you have been in scarcity, abundance will begin to flow. If you have felt lost, you will find your way. This unicorn brings the reassurance of a new beginning and the blessings that are to come. He asks you to focus purely on the outcome you want. Don't look back, only ahead to your new destination. Turn your face to the light and take one step at a time, knowing that with each stride, your life will be easier. Be patient on your journey and know the unicorns are by your side every step of the way. For HDD, the Hope card. The Haunted X is next. Good, I hope that helps a little bit. Okay, Haunted X and then Sunfish. Okay, let's go down to that. Okay, Haunted X and Sunfish, okay. Haunted X. Casey So Sassy. Welcome. Okay, what I'm going to do right now, before I do this one, I'm going to do last call for anybody that wants a card. Type a 1 to the chat if you want one, and you haven't already got. If you've already got one, you only get one a day. If you haven't had one and you want one, go ahead and type a 1 into the chat. We'll get you on the list, and we're going to be closing the list here in a minute. I'm going to set this down until we get that done. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close the list now. Whoever's in there, we're going to read those cards, and we'll do a little bit of chit chat. I have banana nut bread. It's a Texas Rebel Juice makes it, and I ordered it online, but you can customize the what size you want, whatever nicotine level you want, and they'll make it for you. Like you go to the shops, you're going to get either a 03, 612, and you're going to have to, if you want something in between that, well, you're just going to have to try to mix it down and buy several bottles of stronger and weaker and dilute it down. But they'll make it whatever whatever strength you want, and it's affordable. It's $45 for 240 milliliters. It's $46. But what I do is I wait till they have the specials. They have 50% off, so I get two for the price of one. And I mean, $46 is good. You be 240 mils in a vape shop, you'd be paying $150 for it. So it's a good deal, and I get a 2 for 1, and then I'll just order like 5 or 6 bottles of it. I'll try to pace out when they have the sales, and try to, so I always have enough and don't run. No, they're not worse. They're, I mean, they're not 100% safe, but they're like, when you're smoking cigarettes, you're actually inhaling smoke from burning objects that's treated with all kinds of, like, formaldehyde and all kinds of nasty chemicals. And that's one of the things they do is tobacco companies, when they buy back the really old packs, is they just break them up and then they run them through this nasty wash of chemicals to strip the nicotine and other stuff out, and then they spray it on the new tobacco and re-roll the cigarette and do that. So you're actually burning smoke, inhaling something that's burning. This is just a liquid vapor, and it's pretty much my food products. You got VG, which is used as a sweetener. Your flavors will be an alcohol based, and then as your VG is your alcohol base also, and then that's your PG. Your VG is your vegetable glycerin. So I mean, you put that on your skin. You can rub that on your skin. You can pour it in your tea to sweeten your tea, and that's what it is. No flames, no fire. But I was smoking 2 pounds of tobacco a month, and I couldn't even walk. I'd walk 50 yards and I'd have to stop and catch my breath. Okay, and that was before my joints started acting up. Now I can sit there and I can go out and I can walk almost a mile. I mean, my joints are sitting there, driving me up the wall, but I'm not having to stop and huff and puff. So, and I know that's another thing they're trying to make it also. Another reason is so they can hit it with a tobacco tax, because that's what they're raising all these, cigarette tax and all that. And that's what they want to do. They want to try to hit it. And if they can get the voters, if they can brainwash a lot of the voters to go, yeah, that should be taxed too because that's dangerous. No. They just want to hit it with a tax. Because when people started vaping, it became more popular. They were quitting smoking. The states were getting anywhere from $2 to $5 per pack in taxes. So you have tobacco sales drop by 20%. That is a hell of a lot of money in taxes they are losing out on. So they say they want you to quit smoking, but they really don't, because they want that tax money. So we're going to roll. Okay, this is Haunted X and then Sunfish. So I don't think anybody typed in a 1, so it's just those two. And then we'll have some chat here for Haunted X. Take this opportunity also. Anybody come in, if they haven't hit the like button, if you could do so. We appreciate it. Okay. I think everybody saw that. Okay, Haunted X. This card has got jump all over it. It's been jumping out today. And what you got is the Hope card. I think this one is literally, this one's been jumping out of the deck today. I think this is the fourth time. So, oh, okay. Thanks, Sherry. And we're going to, okay, do the Hope card for Haunted X. You have, oh, stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. You have been through a challenging period, but now the darkness is lifting and a new day is dawning. Fill your heart with hope, for the worst is now behind you, and this turning point brings new possibilities for peace, happiness, and prosperity. If you have felt broken, you will return to wholeness. If your life has been chaos, order will soon be restored. If you have been in scarcity, abundance will begin to flow. If you have felt lost, you will find your way. This unicorn brings the reassurance of a new beginning and the blessings that are to come. He asks for your focus purely on the outcome you want. Don't look back, only ahead to your new destination. Turn your face to the light and take one step at a time, knowing that with each stride, your life will be easier. Be patient on your journey and know the unicorns are by your side every step of the way. That was Haunted X with the Hope card. Oh, you're welcome. I hope it helped give you some insight to a situation. I don't think there was any rain in the forecast for today either, so. Hey, Jess Rigby, welcome. Yeah, I need to trim it. It's getting a little too far down this way. I'm waiting for him to say something. But, I mean, it used to be, it's like, oh no, it's got to be trimmed right up to here. It can't go past this. But I see people working with beards now, so. Yeah, there's quite a bit. There was, well, I'll just mention it because I don't know if you were here yet, but I did a session out here. It was like 2.5 hours last night, and what I did is I ordered a heavy-duty laser grid, but it wasn't a laser grid when I got here. It was just a big laser, and I mean, it's a good one. It's 500 milliwatts, So it's a really good one. So what it is, I put it out with the laser grid. We were running the K2 and had the spirit box going. We were getting stuff off the spirit box. K2 wasn't doing a whole lot. Maybe just, the first or the second green light kind of blinking a little bit. But it's just the wind blowing stuff. That the laser grid things were happening there. The big laser, it would get brighter and dim, and then I noticed right where the laser first comes out, it started getting bright. So I mean, you could make out the beam, but it was like really bright, and it started to move down the beam. So something was in there, was reflecting some of that light out back towards us in the camera. And at one point it got about 2 feet long, but it would stop and then it would start again. And at one point it was starting and it was just kind of hanging there about 6 inches of beam, really, really bright. And all of a sudden my K2 starts jumping to the orange and jumping to the red and just going nuts for like a minute. And it was just like so cool having that laser beam being manipulated, the K2 going off, and they were like right there together at the same time. Oh yeah, Sunfish, yeah, you were in there last night. Yeah, Sunfish, you were in there, and you saw that last night. I know Belinda was in there also, and Diary of Her Mind, she was in there. But yeah, it was like it was crazy. And like I said, it lasted about a minute, and then the K2 just when it stopped, that was it. The K2 didn't do anything else. But we still had our EVPs, and they still played with the two lasers a little bit. CJ from Atlantis Paranormal, he was noticing that as well. I started pointing it out to him, and he was like, I looked at him like, yeah, I'm watching it, I'm watching it. So this one here is for Sunfish. Living the Dream? Okay. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And feel free to stop by at any time. I'm going to do these at least try to do it at least twice a month until the weather gets more predictable. Then I'll be doing card readings weekly, just using different decks. I've got several decks. Next time I may use the Dragon deck. Oh yeah, they've seen the fake. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk over there, and you can actually see it during the day. Since I got the stream going, I'm gonna read a card. So if you guys, let me read this card, and I'll take you over, and I'll show you where we were seeing the face. And this is for Sunfish. Resistance. Oh man. Oh, Sunfish. This is an awesome card. Wow. I mean, and the artwork is freaking awesome. You're going to love this one. Are you ready to see it, Sunfish? Oh man. Okay, here we go. Look at that one, Sunfish. Magic. Look at the artwork on that. Oh man, I can make it darken a little bit. Look at that. Man, I'd like to get a print of this. Get a print or like an acrylic. Mount that, frame it, and put it up on the wall. Man, that'd be an awesome one. This is magic. It says, make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. This one's for sunfish. For that. Here we go, magic. The unicorns and fairies have come together to remind you of your connection with magical beings. They invite you to ask for their combined support. A situation in your life may need an extra dash of fairy dust and a beam of unicorn light to help it to resolve quickly and easily. Perhaps you have become lost in the outer world of logic and need to remember the power of magic and miracles that comes from within. Or this may simply be a joyful invitation to make a wish and know that you are surrounded by magic at this time. Call on the fairies and unicorns to remind you, to guide you, and to help bring about an even higher outcome. Ask them to show you unmistakable signs that they are with you and spend time out in nature, speaking with them. Call on them as a team, knowing that the lightness and fun of the fairies is the perfect complement to the loving energy of the unicorns. They whisper in your ear, make a wish and believe it is already so. Believe in us, believe in magic, now and always. And Sunfish, that was your card. Magic. So just know you're surrounded. Surrounded with all these little the fairies and the unicorns. Oh, you're welcome. Do that. Get this moved out of the way. Or I forget, let me plug this in here because this phone's going to be probably going to have a warning popping on any minute now. Plug that one in. Okay, there we go. That's plugged in. Yeah, some of it's kind of faded out. Some people say, well, if I can't smell it, taste it, touch it, see it, it's not real. Well, then explain what the oxygen you're breathing, because you can't see the oxygen, you can't smell the oxygen, you can't taste the oxygen, and you can't feel the oxygen. So, already debunked their theory about that. Oh, I could do a group card, yeah. Yeah. So I usually do. I just kind of forgot about that. I used to do it all the time, but like I say, it's been a while, so you got to remind me. We'll do a group card here. Bigfoot. I only wear a size 11 and a half. Yeah, medium foot. Okay, thanks, Haunted X. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to do the group card, then I'm going to show everybody where we were seeing that face, and we can see if there was something in the wood, or there was a face, and then it was like the face of a rabbit. Oh, God, okay. This is going to be an excellent freaking group card, too. This is going to be, oh, this is, look at this one. Look at that one. Gentleness. Isn't that that's a good group card, I think. Gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. Okay, guys, this is going to be a long one, so take a puff here. Okay, this card represents a sensitive, gentle soul with a deep connection to animals and the natural world. This is someone who tends to feel out of place in this noisy world of busy people. You may be feeling more overwhelmed than usual, or find that you need to spend more time alone in quieter places. The unicorns encourage you to honor your desire for peace and quiet, and know that gentleness is a sacred gift that needs to be nurtured and expressed more often. Sensitivity is an indicator of powerful, intuitive, and psychic abilities, and should be nurtured, not repressed. You may feel uncomfortable about addressing a conflict, find yourself in a confronting situation, or realize it is time to take a stand for yourself. Responding to a situation with kindness does not make you weak. Your softness comes from deep strength and immense courage within, rather than shrinking away from a situation or wondering if you should be stronger or louder. Understand that you can make change in gentle, loving ways. Humanity needs the gentle souls to lead the way into a new reality, one which kindness and compassion are upheld as the highest qualities. You can show the way by sharing your gentleness with others and demonstrating how to love and honor every living being. You can help others to see how kindness is a strength and encourage other sensitive souls to acknowledge their gifts. This card may be calling you to conscious activism, where you can make a stand for innocent animals in a loving yet powerful way. Be more willing to speak words of love and demonstrate acts of kindness. Shine your beautiful, gentle light more brightly in the world. And that was the group card. And yeah, it's like when I seen this, it's like, oh, this is a perfect group card right now. lots of oranges in that. This over here. So, what do you guys think? Everything kind of fit in? The ones that got a reading? Yeah, you got a lot of kitties. Screen doors, the wind's blowing it. That's why it keeps banging. It sounds like somebody's knocking on the screen, but it's just, she left it open, so it's banging in the wind. So what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to show you. Get this picked up. And just flipped around here. Right about. Yeah, I was over here. The truck was further back last night. I was doing it, but I had the laser right here underneath this window, and it was right about, hitting right about there. And then over here, this wood over here, a little closer, was like, somebody started saying they see a face. They started seeing a face over there. And they're like, well, it's like, it looks like a person's face, like a man with a beard. And then it was like, wait a minute, now it looks like a rabbit's face, or a rabbit's head. So that's where it was, right under, like where this block is right here. It was that section right there, that 4x8 piece of plywood. As it was like, I started looking, it's like, wow, it does kind of look like there's a face there. So, what do you think? It was mind matrixing, or was there actually something there? Oh crap, I'm getting juice all over myself. I was going to go in there and do a lights out, but I was going to do that before I actually did my video, or the live stream, but I had to take a little nap because I didn't want to come out here tired, and I forgot to turn my alarm on. So it was like, I wake up and it's like 9:30 or something, and I'm like, oh man. So I just locked it up, and I'll do it another time. But this leads to another room separate from that over there, and the landlord told me over here the energy is more calm, but she said it's not really aggressive, but the energy in this section is a lot different, and I'm not sure what that is there. That's that looks like a bullet hole. Smaller caliber, maybe a 30 caliber, 270. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a bullet hole. Get real close. I'm not sure where that came from, how that got there. But thanks for coming in, Sherry. Try to turn this around. Come on, turn around. There we go. Anyway, that's it for the card reading for today. We'll see how the weather holds up next week. Well, my next weekend, which would be Tuesday and Wednesday. Damn, this thing's spitting on me. I don't know if I'm going to do a card reading. Probably go live. I'll probably do a video, because I'm planning on driving out and paying Benny Loco a visit. So I'm not sure if that's going to be next Tuesday or Wednesday. Probably next Tuesday. Go out there and we'll hit some places out around Barstow and take my stuff with me, and maybe see if there's might be a little girl in her place. So see, maybe make contact with that. But that's my plans for next week right now. But I want to thank all you guys for coming in, and spending time in the stream. You guys have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. Sleep well, and until next time, you guys stay safe.